All right, gang. Welcome back. Welcome back to another Checo Forex live stream. I hope everybody had a fantastic day. Um, let's see what the charts are printing out today. Here, man, we had some good volatility today. Caught a nice drop here on the Nasdaq, and also on gold. So I'm gonna dive in right away. I want to jump in on the 4 hour here. This is the Nasdaq chart. So we're going on NAS100. Taking a look at the 4 hour. Look at this bleeder. All right, so let's take a look at the 4 hour, right? Let's kind of zoom out and see. First thing I'm going to point out is we have this gap fill. Look at this gap fill here. I'm going to mark it up here real quick. And right there. So price made an attempt a couple of times to come down, but we've been rallying up, took out these highs here, and came and retested equal highs up here. Right? Look at that. Right there. So, we were kind of trending upwards. Then we got a massive drop. Then we gapped up at the beginning of last week, and we just been ranging here. And we came back and respected this high right here, and then consolidated on the 4 hour. And now we got a massive drop. Previous 4 hour closed bullish, and yeah. Now this 4 hour is kind of just ranging. So we made a top wick here. I would say my guess would be try to get a closure below here on the 4 hour, right? For example, we can break below this little area right here. What the heck happened to my rectangle? Here it is. Right there. Yep. We can break below that there. Start coming down. I think we're going to come and tap into the gap fill right around 24,000. So 24,000 is my target, right? Look at this wick right here, wick rejection here on the 4 hour, dump, and then pumped right back up. Now it's kind of coming down, making a correction. Then we get another impulsive move down. All right, so that's kind of the plan on the Nasdaq. Not a lot of volume during Asia though, so I won't be looking at it much, but just to give you guys the analysis on the Nasdaq. Let's take a look at the 1 hour here real quick. What are these lines here? All right, so what do I see here? All right, so we got the top, right? We talked about the top right here. Then we had this level right around here. See how we rejected here, wick rejection there. We rejected here, then we broke out of it. Now we broke below. See, that was the breakout today, and look at this. Got the break, retest, and this thing could curl over. Again, we swipe out this low right here. Interesting. If I drag this line down here and we put it at that support today, we're going to notice some characteristics. So we formed the support here, but if you look left, look, this was previous support here, broke below, came back, retested, rejected, broke above, and then turned support here. Look at that. All that was support right on that line. We had this wick rejection, closed back above and rallied up. Then we got the breakout here and drove all the way down. All right. So I'm expecting if we get the breakout there, we'll come down to these lows right here. And again, potentially fill the wick down here. I mean, the gap. So yeah, the Nasdaq is it's looking a little bearish now. I mean, it's still bullish, of course, on the higher time frame, but now we're starting to get a move down. We ranged for a while here, and I'm expecting this thing to, kind of break below here. So I'm waiting for that break. Right now, we made a bottom wick, but now it's flipping bullish. So we'll worry about that later. Let's take a look at the gold charts here. All right. Let me go to the 4 hour. Start there. All right. What? This is beautiful. Look at this. All right. First thing I'm going to start off is the obvious, right? So we had the resistance up here. All right. So, right, massive rally. Look at all these 4 hour candles. I mean, made a top, made a drop, corrected, and then we came right back to that high there, right? And respected that, and then dropped, right? But look at this. This is what this is you know what? Can can I do this with these arrows? Let me see if I can use oh, no, I don't have them here. All right, don't matter. So we pushed up here, all right? Man, why does it keep? And then we came down. Same thing again here. All right, come up. And this is what we call a double top, right? Or as some like to say, an M-shaped pattern, right? So it looks like the letter M. You see that? Now, with that type of pattern, let me get rid of this line here. This is lagging, bro. This. There we go. All right. So we had the neckline of that pattern right down here. All right. So we got this top, got the drop support here. Then we made the double top and came down, and look at this candle. We got a closure below and then drove and it peaked down here. So we got a massive drive. We caught this drop here. My signals platform, we caught well over 1,000 pips. It was like 1,100 pips on this drop all the way down. So yeah, we caught gold tumbling here. Now it's kind of ranging here, right? And I'm expecting continuation. So where do we stand here? 4-hour support right there. Market right there. So here we formed that under resistance there, that rejected, and then we broke out of it and drove up, made that high, and now we came down, and look at that. We're rejecting right at that level there. So I would say a break of this level here, you know, gold is I mean, where would it even drop to? I mean, there is a support here around 39.50. That's possible. That could probably be a good place to have a TP right at this support right here. So if I'm gonna, you know, look for any levels for a potential target, I would look at this support level. So we break below here, man, that's like a 500-600 pip drop right here. So we can catch it to that next range there. Yeah, that's kind of what it's looking like right now on gold. All right, let's go to the 1 hour here. Do this top-down analysis here. So you see the double top here on the 1 hour looks a little different, right? But we got that move there. Then now we formed a new resistance level. What in the world? Yeah, so we have this resistance here now, rejected. We took out these lows, but we have not swept the wick low here. Came down, came up. Now we're making a lower high. So I'm expecting gold to start flipping down, and it's looking good right now, as a matter of fact. So yeah, so previous candle closed bearish. Next candle comes up, makes a top wick, and now it's about to flip, right? It's looking good to me here. I'm gonna take. Yep. All right, so I'm gonna take this sell right here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm in a gold sell right now, guys. I took it right now. I didn't wait. All right. Our target is gonna be the wick fill. Right there. Where's that? Yeah, about 4,004 more or less. Stops are gonna be. Oh, sorry. Stops are gonna be above this wick right there. All right, that's the trade, gang. Let's see. Yeah, we already broke that support level. Got an engulfing bearish candle here. Current candle came up, makes top wick, right? Once it makes a top wick, it flips. The break of the lows, we take our entry there. So it's a playbook setup, guys. So we, you know, we're in it now, right? It's all in the hands of probability at this point, and We'll take it. We'll take it, right? I think it's gonna hit 4,000. As a matter of fact. I edit this. Should be able to. There it is. Yeah, I like to set up these numbers here. I'm picky about this stuff. And I'll type up. Did it not open up? What happened here? Oh, there it goes. Yeah, this thing is like super laggy. What was the entry? 4083.52. Is that? Yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Uh, TP. I'm gonna round it off to even 4,000. I think it'll drop to 4,000. And 4120. All right, that's the trade, gang. We are in it. Oh, we're in profit too. Nice. All right, let's see if this thing drives, and then we'll manage our trade as we go. But yeah, we're in it. Oh, let me put this text up here for you guys. All right, we're in these gold cells, right? Goodness, bro, this lag is brutal, man. All right, that's where we are, gang. Oh my goodness. All right, gang, we broke the lows here. Oof, holy cow, this thing is yeah, we're oh my yo, we're running over 100 pips here, gang. All right, yo, this is what I'm doing. Break even, gang. Risk free trade. Holy shit, this thing just ripped. You know, hold on, I'm gonna go over that right now, but I mean, I expected it to go down, but I didn't expect this drop. We're break even here, gang. Yo, all right, gang. Um, wow. Yeah, it ripped through the lows. I mean, this is the wick right here, gang. I mean, we're coming for this wick fill right here. And we made that high. Then we came once we came down, we failed to grab that liquidity. Once we came up, it ranged up here, and now we formed that lower high, and now it's ripping down. Let's see. Damn, don't pull up now, man. We went break even. All right, I want to make sure I set that up. All right, gang. So what are we running here? Wow, we're running 140 pips. 100. This thing is driving, gang. Woo. Yeah, let it run here, man. We're gonna make a bag here tonight. Yeah, I'm up about 2,500, 2,600. Yeah, this thing is looking good. All right, gang. We're break. You know what? I want to secure something here. Let me do it off of this. Yeah, I'm gonna close partials here. Let me close. I'm gonna close a little. Took a little partial. All right, I took partials there, gang. Yeah, I took partials at 130 pips. So 130 pips. I took some partials there. So I wanted to secure something in case this thing decides to come back up and hit our BE here. You know, I don't want to. What I get on that? What was that partial? Yeah. All right. So I bagged $664 on a partial there. So at least I secured something there. So if you guys listen, you guys can close your full position. I mean, if you're up over 100, we're up 110 pips now. But yeah, it's not bad. But I'm gonna hold it. All right, partials were taken, and still I only closed like 30% of my position. I'm still holding about a lot and a half here. So let's see what happens. We are running. We are running, gang. All right. Let's see if we get this thing to run for us here, gang. Beautiful trade. Wow. As soon as we got in, this thing just took the lows out and just, man, made a massive drop here. Was it 825? Let's look at 30 minutes just really quick. I want to just take a peek at it. Um, yeah, so we had this kind of this support right here. We're coming down, yeah. So the 30-minute, we got 5 minutes. If we get a nice strong closure here, as long as we have a bottom wick, next candle, should make a top wick and continue to drive down. Hopefully it won't pull up, but look at this thing is driving, gang. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, gang, we're in it. I'm holding, and let's see what happens. We got 9 o'clock coming in too, so 9 o'clock sometimes can rip back up and make a top wick and wick us out, but hopefully we'll get a bigger drive down and we can secure some more partials. All right. Yep. Yeah, running about 2,100 in profit here. I'll hold it. Let's see what happens. All right, gang. Just hang tight there, and let's let this trade run. I'll be right back. All right. All right, we're still hanging in there. It's a new 30-minute candle about to open, so let's see if hopefully that top wick doesn't tap us out and we get the drive down. Let's see what happens. I'll switch it over to 30-minute to get a better visual on. All right, so new 30-minute candle. This was a good closure here. But sometimes these wicks can be a little steep, so as long as we survive the BE here and we get a flip down, once we break these 30 lows here, this thing should drive further down. And let's see what happens. I would like to see a steeper wick though. Maybe like to here. There you go. Yeah, something a little steeper. Then you can flip, make your bottom wick and drive down. Will we survive this? Let's see. All right. I'd say this, if we start driving down, once we break the previous 30 lows there, I'll probably take another partial there. And then hold another half of my trade down. Let's see, it's pulling up here. Oh, it's about to tap us out. What? I'm still in it though. Almost. Oh, tap me out. All right. Let's see that top wick. All right, I'm good. I took partials on that. I still think this thing is gonna reflip. Look, this 30 has no bottom wick. This thing should drive down eventually, but I secure some profits. It's a good trade. Gang, if you're still in it or anybody's holding, or for those who didn't catch it earlier, this is still a good time to get in. I mean, once this thing, I would say if you want to wait for it to flip bearish and come down, or wait for the break of the 30 lows, you can do that and get in here and drive it. It's gonna grab this wick here. So yeah, keep an eye on it. Sometimes these top wicks can come a little steeper. In this case, it came in a little too steep and tapped us out at BE, but I still see this thing coming further down. So yeah. All right, gang. That was fun. I'm gonna call it here right away. You have my analysis here. Again, keep an eye on this 30-minute. Once this 30-minute finishes this top wick, it starts to flip down. Once it flips bearish, it should drive down. So yeah, keep an eye on it, gang. All right. I hope everybody has a safe and blessed night. I appreciate you guys tuning in, hanging out. It was a short stream today. You know, came in, made my profits. Hopefully you guys took partials when I did. And yeah, it's a wrap now. So like I said, keep an eye on it. This thing could continue to move down to this bottom range here and grab this wick. All right. Hope everybody has a great night. Stay safe. God bless. Peace out.